Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Vincent from FPT APAC. Thank you for participating with us today. I'm currently in charge of FPT's digital solution in APAC. And my job is to help our customers to effectively transform their business in the digital age. Okay. Also, John, together with me today is Mr. Jung Do, Head of Digital Marketing Solution. So, Mr. Jung, could you share more about yourself, please?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you, Vincent. My name is Chung Do. I am the Director of Digital Marketing Solution at FPT Corporation. I'm very delighted to be here today to discuss how we can promote customer centricity through technology in the second half of the presentation. And I am now returning the stage to Vincent.
Okay, thank you, Jung. Okay, so let's move ahead. So as you may know, FPT coming from an IT solution provider background, we have advantage of working with so many brands in the world and Singapore specifically. So it really helps us to see how the marketing trends are being applied by our customers. So today we would like to share with you some of the success stories from our customers, and more importantly, we're going to look into what are some of the ingredients of those success. Okay, so let's go. So the first success story I would like to share, we would like to introduce a loyalty mobile app from one of the world's best airline. The original idea is simple. You flight, you got mileage, so you want to see and be able to use your privilege, right? The idea is ordinary, but the implementation is where the magic comes. So impressive design, very responsive, feature rich, and most importantly, it is usable with some hundreds of partners, which user can redeem online at your fingertip or offline at your favorite shop. So from dining to retails to wellness and a lot of other services. Okay, so let's quickly look through some of the states of the app so far. First of all, it only took us around 6 months since the development until we launched the first version of it in 2018. It has gained 30 times more user as of now, which is 600,000 users compared to the first 3 months. We see a surge of 90% year-over-year increase in the redemptions. The app used to vote as number one in the lifestyle category on the App Store. And just recently in 2021, we have won the CW Innovation Award in transportation. We are not actually we, but our customer with this app. Okay. Now let's take a look at the functionalities. So aside from a list of rich features like miles redemption, voucher purchases, payment, etc., what we would like to highlight here is that not only the customers have an app, even the merchant also has a mobile app built for them to enable them to participate in the ecosystem more easily. Okay, so don't forget about your partners as well. All right, now the second success story. So in this second success story, it is also another app that rewards the spenders when they purchase at the stores. So this app also belongs to one of the largest real estate and hospitality in Singapore. Again, some state that you can look at. The app rated 4.7 on App Store. It has more than 1.5 million users, mostly in Singapore and some other portions in Malaysia. And it has a great partner network with more than 2,000 stores where users can like take picture of the bills and then save the picture onto the app so that they can gain the reward points from the app. Okay, here are the features of the app. As you can see, the app start with very basic function to when you scan the receipt, and then it's gonna reward you with points. But then over time, it grow to become a shopping app, an app to order your food, an app to make payment, an app for you to send the gifts to your friends. So it's become kind of a like multi-purpose super app. All right. So now let's jump to the key findings, which is the key points that we're going to share with you today. If you notice the apps here, first of all, we see, and we have to admit that the success of both the apps comes from the fact that they are mobile. So this shift of users from web to mobile is unable to neglect, right? Second, if you look at both applications, you will see that they are by no means a single purpose app, right? They're trying to, they are trying to become a super app that can serve as many needs of users as possible. And thirdly, these apps are not fixed. They are living app with features and contents constantly update over time. And we found the cycle to update is becoming shorter and shorter. Could be a few months or even a few weeks now. Okay. Fourthly, you can see that the content of these apps are becoming more and more personalized. Instead of everyone seeing the same product, now they will see the products that they would highly likely love and will purchase. Okay. Then finally, we see a shift in brands doing things that may be outside of their core business just to serve the increasing demands of their customers. By doing this, they could increase the frequency that users engage with the brands. And imagine how many times you may fly a year compared to how often that you go shopping. So that change in frequency has drastically improved the engagement and loyalty of the customers. Okay, so these findings may be obvious to you. So actually, it's more important to think of what changes you need to make in order to adapt to these trends. We have a few questions that you will want to have the answers by yourself. So first of all, for mobile, how much you have learned about your customers' behavior on mobile? It's not just the reports that you can buy from Gartner, but you actually have to implement the mechanism in your app so that you can understand them better. For super app, have you studied the demands of your customer yet? Do you have the technical capability to implement these demands? For example, with blockchain, IoT, and AI. For living app, have you adapted the agile product development instead of the traditional fixed scope projects? Have you had the readiness for continuous delivery and of an agile product with cloud and CI/CD and CT as well? Okay. For personalized content, so this is like how ready are you on preparing the technology so that you can gain more insight about your customers? Okay, technologies like customer data platform, like AI, machine learning, and RPA to automate the campaigns, for example. So are you ready with those capabilities? Yes. All right. And finally, have you think about how to increase the engagement frequency? Are you willing to extend beyond your traditional offering in order to achieve better customer experience? Are you ready to shake hands with your partners to do this? Actually, what's interesting is that the two apps that we mentioned above, the two success stories, they actually do have a great partner with each other, and they just announced it recently. Okay. So yeah, these are just some of the findings that we would like to share. There are plenty more ingredients that brands are applying to build their customer journey. I would like to invite Mr. Chung to share more with us on these secret ingredients. So to you, Chung.
Thank you, Vincent. So I would like to start my part with the topic how to enable the customer centricity with technologies. Well, customer centricity has become a buzzword for a long time, but adopting an effective customer centricity approach doesn't happen overnight. And to start it, first of all, everything should start with a customer-focused leadership mindset. It should become, let's say, strategy across your company. It's not just a silo in marketing or just some let's say, the fancy word for advertisement. Secondly, we try to make everything convenient for our customer, and we devoted ourselves to each and every one of them, such as we can do some personalized contents and offer which make them, let's say, the customer feel relevant and feel being taken care of. The customer centricity is not just a one-shot train. It should be undergone a continuity to stay relevant. Also, we can use those data we collect from different, let's say, touchpoint. Let's say we can use it in a proactive manner to gain a deeper understanding of your client, and let's say we can provide a better serving your customer. And let's say in this area, the innovation and the pivoting to the new trend are also another way to keep you, let's say, stay up to date and never miss an opportunity. So how can we gain the deeper understanding of our customer? How can we provide the support and the offer before your customer even realize they need it? So thanks to the AI power customer data platform, or let's say we can have another name is a data platform, um, which we can employ to, let's say, to benefit and to understand our customer better. We can see, let's say, the trend shifting as well as the client intuitive behavior, which is it's create, let's say, a pattern um, for the AI, so they automatically engage with them over, let's say, various communication channel, and we can use it to predict a lot of important metrics for your business as well. Unlike in the past, where you have to collect the customer evaluation via surveys, via the contact center from 9 to 5, nowadays we are equipped with a lot more, let's say, tools and let's say we can say the weapon. We have the UTM, which is a cross-platform tracking tools. We can have the social media monitoring. We can have AI power automation platform and chatbot, and every let's say every evaluation or comments will be consolidated in a BI report in a real time, for sure, and sent to the dedicated person who will give, let's say, the continual improvement for your company. Another point I want to mention, to share here, is the design the experience. You may have create a lot of customer journey across different departments of your organization, but unify that experience across the channel. You need more support of technologies. Thus enable us to track and to optimize every touchpoint as well. That's also allow us to personalize content such as showing, hiding, or adjust the contents. We can show the different content to contact based on their location as well. We can hide registration from the contact who have previously filled out the form already. You can change the text in the website banner based on their contact referring site. Next point I want to mention here is also we need to empower our frontline staff. We can provide more tools, so they need to succeed at our company. Edited show that 86% of those who survey, let's say that's survey was from Harvard Business Review, that's saying the employee require better technology tools to, let's say, to provide better service for their customer. Another 43% from another study from McKinsey and Company, saying that with if you empower your staff with, let's say, the better digital tools, and that they can provide, let's say, the excellence progress in their digital transformation effort. For example, here we can mention about the 360-degree view of your customer, which is allow you to communicate seamlessly with your customer across channel, across department. Or we can have like 24/7 automatic customer assistant uh, chatbot, for example, or automation tools, which is the tools can serve the customer at their convenience time 24/7. so they have to take care about it with, let's say, the human interaction. So another area I want to mention is about the metrics. So every company has a different KPI, from revenues to growth to NPS, but it is our KPI. It is not the metrics that customer really, let's say, concerned about. They are more concerned about how much time they can save, how convenient they feel, how much money they can save, and what is the recognition of the brand loyalty that they are being recognized. And so let's say those indicators are being adopted, measured, and optimized across the touchpoint with the empowerment of the digital platform. Uh, that was a lot of information for to consume for today. I would like to sum up with a few key takeaways. First of all, we should have a strategy plan that prioritize the customer. The second, we should have a roadmap that includes the timelines, the budget, the team expertise. And if, let's say, if we don't have that kind of expertise, so please reach out to the consultant. So let's say that would be, let's say, the best benefit for your company. Thirdly, the minimum viable product or MVP is a must. Fourthly, we go live baby stuff. This is also the key principle of being agile. And lastly, fine tune across the feedback from both internal and external. This is like being agile, also meaning being flexible. So that is all for my present today, for my topic today. And so I return the stage to Vũ. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Chung, especially on the few key takeaways. That's very helpful, especially in the baby go live steps, right? We need to be more confident to launch the product and just to test the market, right? And then based on that, we're gonna decide how we're gonna continue to grow it. So I really like the idea. So thank you, Chung, and thank you, everyone, for participating in our section today. I see that we still have a few minutes. Maybe I'm gonna run a short video that introduce about FPT and what we are doing here in FPT. And again, thank you very much, and hope you're gonna be able to build a successful customer journey for your customers. Thank you.